was not the physicality and the aggression that we saw in the opener. And that was
Yeah.
disappointing. And I think how much of that is mentality versus talent? Probably a lot. And I don't want to give the excuse of, oh, it was an FCS opponent. They obviously, and you're looking ahead to SMU, and they just didn't. TCU just did not play well on defense. They really did not for the most part. And I don't think it's a talent issue. I think it hopefully it's just a mentality issue, so it's fixable. But I think for those of us that can remember back to 2023, you don't want to see a team that has to flip the switch.
Yeah.
You want that team to play every game like that and to be excited to play. And that's something Sonny Dykes has said time and time again here in his tenure at TCU. He wants to be the most excited team to play. And we've seen a lot of games where that's not been the case. And for most of Saturday night, it wasn't the case.
I agree with that. And I do think along the same lines as you that it was more of an energy issue and not a talent issue because the team is incredibly talented.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just the case. I mean, if you look at any kind of metric, recruiting ratings, whatever, this is a talented bunch. And I think it's natural when you get up 28 to nothing to maybe mentally like pull your foot off the gas a little bit because they really did play a flawless first half, like all across the board. They played them incredibly well. And then things kind of got shaky when they were up 35 to 6, 42 to 9.
Sure.
You're starting to rotate in some of the twos and threes at that point. But yeah, there's definitely a concern with how the secondary played. I think in this back half of that football game, and it was not only exclusively when the twos and threes were in the game. I mean, we saw Vernon Glover get beat, we saw Channing Canada get beat, and those are two guys that are going to have to play a lot of snaps for this team this year. And so you do kind of ask yourself, like, what led to that? Sonny said, and I don't think I've ever heard him call a position group out post game like he did Saturday night, but he basically said I was really disappointed with how the cornerbacks played, and so maybe that's the motivation they need to hit the ground running this week to have a better Saturday after that.